Cardinal Donald Wuerl, Archbishop of Washington, has dropped out of the World Meeting of Families in Dublin, Ireland this week. He's embroiled in two major sexual abuse scandals. The first has to do with his predecessor, Theodore McCarrick. The second one dates back to his time as Bishop of Pittsburgh from 1988 to 2006. Correspondent Jason Calvi reports at the Archdiocese of Washington headquarters. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Wyatt. The Cardinal canceled his keynote address at the International Meeting on Marriage and Family. The church holds that annual gathering every 3 years. Now, the Archdiocese won't tell me why he pulled out, but today he met here with a group of priest advisors as Catholics across the country expressed sorrow and sadness.
Cardinal Donald Wuerl served here in Pittsburgh for 18 years. Today, a sign at a Catholic high school named for him is vandalized. A recent grand jury report on 6 Pennsylvania dioceses accuses Wuerl of helping protect some child molesting priests during his time here.
I'm horrified. It's gut-wrenching. It's so sad. As a Catholic, I'm ashamed. I'm so sorry. And to the victims, my heartfelt sorrow and my prayers.
Some Catholics share those feelings, including at New York's St. Patrick's Cathedral.
So it's difficult for us to digest that, but the church is holy but full of sinners.
But I also encourage people to not leave the church.
The faithful are struggling with how to move forward.
I don't know what can fix it. It's the bad individuals that make it happen. It's not the good Catholics or the Pope, but he needs to address it somehow and not try to push it under the table.
For others, the scandals are a wake-up to look inside their own souls.
Am I somebody that I can face my God at the end and say, here I am, I'm very happy with the type of life? I think this is a wake-up call for many Catholics throughout the world.
The devil exists everywhere, and unfortunately he penetrates into the Catholic Church at times, and we got to pull our weeds and purify ourselves just as Jesus tells us to.
Now, some Catholics say they want change, and until they see it, they're going to stop donating to dioceses. They say that will send a strong message to bishops. But a word of caution from Edward Peters. He's a prominent canon lawyer who teaches at Sacred Heart Major Seminary in Detroit. He says he wants to warn people, he cautions them against punishing the church and her children for the actions of a few bad priests. Wyatt?
Correspondent Jason Calvi reporting in Washington. Thanks, Jason.